now let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete. Your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the Wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and chucking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through code and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a cook in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. Really for lifers.
Were you trying to get crazy with it?
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go. It's week 14. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Knock 60, Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Straight to the air they go. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Let's go.
Goes to the hurry up here.
A big loss on the play.
60 Eagles. Cut 19. Cut 19.
On the gun, Milrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
7 Pirates.
Down.
19 tight. 79, 18. 5 here. Ready.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
To the air, Milrow. Setting up the screen. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept in turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Tag. 70 Lions. Dragon 6. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Shotgun now for Milrow. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
This is one of those situations where, Kate, even as a former QB, I really feel for these corners in this league. They got the hardest job in football, sticking the guys on these routes, and on the comeback in particular, where that receiver
Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Right to the air is Herbert. His first throw is an interception. That is making him worried. And the Chiefs getting back on his 6th interception of the season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one. And number two, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Some on a quick hitter. And he's sure the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Hurry!
Offense up to the line fast.
65, right.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
60 Bobcats. Buffalo 8, 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
There he is on 3rd and short. Has a left side block, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Would have been a 45-yarder, but instead the offense staying out there, and they're going for it on 4th.
60, ready.
Trying for it with Milroe. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
60 Eagles. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Milroe with it on 1st. Defender right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
Come on, come on. Hit. Bronco 80. Let go.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Chargers are going to opt for a 50B 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Huh, 18 Rattler, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Big defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I love that. And I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Butker knocks it through. And they come away with some points on that series.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And that one one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Kappa. Go.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets it forward to show. A yard out of that. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
40, 70. Come back, team. Come back. Panther 11. Dragon 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Dumps it off to his running back. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere. So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. There he goes on the right side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs hold a 16-point lead in the first. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs take a 3-possession lead.
Chiefs 17. Chargers nothing.
Well, Brock, you always tell me they're special for a reason. Quite the boost from their special teams on that score as they kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Check. Ready,
He gets pushed behind the line and the ball comes out. And the fumble recovery is made. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Flushed out of the pocket. Gonna call himself. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 10-yard gain. And it's 4th down.
On their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Here we go. Set. 19 right.
They just get the play off. Throw is caught by the back. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Throwing here, Milroe. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
On the deep ball.
Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Ready. 19 shot. Hawk 70. Hawk.
2nd and 10. Milroe throw. Into the crowd. That pass is intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense. They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
If a play breaks down in today's football, back in my day, I century, you check down to running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
79 Broncos.
Prather going in motion left. Back now, pressure coming. It's his running back. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Ready? 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
They'll give it to him inside. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
Okay, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier, and now totally stuck on that one.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready?
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
60 Vikings, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. Has room down the left sideline. Gets it to the 15. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs making a 3-possession game. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Airing it out to stop this drive. It's caught. It's the South Carolina rookie. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Mustang 19. Trap 50, trap 50. Go.
From the red zone on 1st. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down. But where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Get it.
Running it after the penalty. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. We've got Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. You know what that route is called, right, kid? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Andre Schmidt lining this one up. A very short kick here from the right hand. Schmidt connects. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Will Rowe from the gun. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
On the jump.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Nice cowboy.
Here's Milroe to throw. This is a heater going deep. Catch is made in close. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead.
Chiefs 31, Chargers 6.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. To line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Ready. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Panther 11.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
First down.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this 1st half. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Dragon 60. Ready.
Looking to throw here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run here from the gun. Trying to make it happen. No luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
19, 18. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got it at the 5. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers chop some of the lead off before the half. This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers make it an 18-point game.
Chargers 13.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
70.
From the gun, Milroe. Connection made to Beckham. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The pickup of 17. And that's a Chiefs first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
19 tight, 19 tight.
First down throw here from Milroe. Throw deep to the left side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Running right side. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 1 brings up third down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, Dragon 60, let's go!
Milroe throwing on third down. Defender lines right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Punt team hurries down, and they're going to stop this one at the 10-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. They'll come out throwing. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
And down he goes. The Chiefs got to it. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. That play straight ahead. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3. That's going to bring up 4th down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And the last time he kicked it, it was taken back for 6. And he gets it away from his end zone. He fields it at his 43. All right, so they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
At the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Warriors 70. Back. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Chasing out to his right. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos.
They'll throw to begin this drive. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He's going back on the handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Shazi threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Their punter making his way out now. J.K. Scott will kick it away. putt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go. 18, run. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. It's completed right side. He's got room to roam. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again.
38. Chargers 13.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
To kick off for Kansas City.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Go check. Here we go. Check.
They work against the blitz. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw now. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Hey, check. Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Nineteen tight, 19 tight.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Check. Ready.
Blown back gets the handoff. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. With a better result than that last run, it's 2nd and 8.
38-yard line.
Cowboys, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Dropping back to throw. Headed out right. Now he takes it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Pass play on 1st and 10. One connects. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Viking, 18. Check.
The defensive stand here, and they push him away from the goal line. That's back to the 4.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
72.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense holds Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. Working quickly here.
A gain of 1 yard.
Mustang 19.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Looking for an opening. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Schmidt connects. And it shrinks to a 3-score game again. The lead 22.
He's happy to bring him 3 points closer, but I'm sure he sees the situation of the game. He knows 3 isn't going to cut it to end these drives. They need to find the end zone.
Doesn't like what he sees, so he got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18, 70 ring. Buffalo 18.
Throwing here, Milroe. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Cougar 19.
A give now out of the shotgun. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run block. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
60 Eagles, 7 Pirates, 7, trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
It's a design run from Milroe. A lot of space ahead. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. It's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. They pick up 14 yards on that one. That's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game. This one's quickly mocked up, too.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did, too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. He's dropping back to throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Got along the left sideline, but it did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Pioneer. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a big defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long. They're up now, ready to punch it. And he'll try to hit this one well. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Set up.
Throwing now, Milroe. Hauled in left side. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Chiefs football, and they've got to feel pretty good about this score entering the 4th. First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go. Hawk 70.
Well-designed run. Here's Milroe. Again, he's got room. To the 15. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Chiefs continue piling it on here in the 4th. All right, former quarterback, time for a little honesty from you. I don't think they were expecting that one to go the distance, but I am positive that they will take it.
Why would you say something like that?
I'm just taking a wild guess. Did you expect that to go the distance? Come on now.
No, probably not in the script, but these QBs of today, Kate, they're different, man. This generation is different. They know how to run when there's daylight. They can make the most of it.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. That's low and bounces short of his man.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Steady.
He keeps this one himself. And that zone lead goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield on their own side. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Into traffic. Complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go.
Working on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Going all the way to the end zone here. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. We need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down.
Get up. 79 Broncos. 70 Lions. Buffalo 18.
From the gun on 3rd down. Taking a chance to the end zone. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Punt team on the field. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And this is away, wisely headed for the sideline to avoid that return. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spot. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Go!
It's a design keeper for Milroe. Only able to get back to the line on that first down, so no gain.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, QB keeper, it gets 0.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. It's a design run for Milroe. Up the perimeter, he's at the 25. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice game. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Going back to the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
He was tackled at the 27.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Got it. Ready?
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
18, Pioneer. 19, Warriors, 17.
Caught quickly on the slant. Still going inside the 35. Let's not if you've heard this before, Brock. They score again, and they grow that lead further. The Chiefs are running them out of the building. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs tack on 7 more to their lead.
Chiefs 59, Chargers 16.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, there's going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Let's go now.
Tight end in motion now.
Cougar 19. Check go.
They'll run here on 1st down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chargers trying to do some window dressing.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Let's go. Go.
They're going play action. Vacates quickly left side. He's going to keep it this time. Ooh, he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but someone would love for it to have come early as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
60 Bobcat. Here we go. Here we go. 60 go.
Rolling now off the play action. On and quick, and they bring it down. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Ready.
Back to throw. He's in trouble and gets blocked up again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So score this a win for the Chiefs. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.